Of course, the Kirin, always one of the most interesting events, as you see the riders individually signing in. The Kirin, just a little more than 1 mile in length, 8 laps on this 250-meter oval. And the riders all led in single file, as you see the riders notating their positions and signing in on the iPad. It's technology, and Tissot has it dialed in, as you see the electronic devices replacing the good old-fashioned hand signatures. And now our riders taking to the track here. And again, it is 8 laps on the 250-meter oval, but the first 5 of those are paced, and then after that, it's a 3-lap sprint among the competitors to the finish line. This is the second round of this men's Kirin. And Japan certainly with some fans here in attendance in Los Angeles as the riders take their spot at the start line. Kirin making its debut at the 2000 Summer Olympics in Sydney. The women's event was added for the 2012 Olympic Games in London. Crazy Brown for Trinidad and Tobago will start up high near the top of the track. Azerbaijan, Sergey Omelçenko. The Canadian from just north of the border, Hugo Barrett. And we mentioned the Japanese fans, Kazunaro Watanabe. Sam Webster, the Kiwi from New Zealand. And Francois Perves. The Frenchman will start down on the bottom portion of the track. So Azerbaijan, Canada, France, Japan, New Zealand, and Trinidad and Tobago up first. There is the motorbike that will pace them in the opening laps. And the motorbike sets the pace. And again, early on here, this is just about the pacing. This is the riders in single file here. Not until the bike pulls off the track can they fully engage in the sprint. No gaps opening between the riders. Hugo Barrett there for Canada. Near the back at the moment. A gold medalist in the sprint from the Pan Am Games in Toronto just a couple of years ago. Also a bronze medalist in this Kirin event. And now the motorbike pulling off. And the sprint is on. And that is the Kiwi, Sam Webster, with a strong start at the front in the black. But still 3 laps here left to go. Webster around that next corner. They are bunched up behind him. He is opening up a gap of a couple of bike lengths here as they try to close. It is the Frenchman, Francois Perves, right behind. Now he's coming up on the right of Webster and looking to overtake him. Perves does indeed overtake him. And now Barrett also coming up in the white behind the Frenchman as they come to the line. It is going to be the Frenchman in there, along with Perves I should say, along with the Canadian Barrett and Watanabe of Japan. So Watanabe, Pervis, and Barrett are the three that will qualify for the gold medal round coming up. So you don't have to win again, and it's just about qualifying for the next round, which will be the gold medal competition. So the Canadian, the Frenchman, and the Japanese rider are the three who will make it through. And you see the separation there between those three and the others.
Track right now. So we begin by introducing
here is Sam Webster of New Zealand.
Wearing number 158, Sam Webster. From Korea, wearing number 136,
and the Korean will be alongside.
From
Trinidad and Tobago, Kwesi Brown.
Representing
Ukraine, Andrei Vinokurov in the yellow and the blue. The racer from Azerbaijan, Sergey Omelçenko. And the Lithuanian, Vasilijus Lendl. And now the motorbike takes to the track to set the pace. The motorbike will make its way around the track, and then the riders will be turned loose as the bike hits that start line. Six laps left to go. The final three will be the sprint after the bike pulls off the track. The Lithuanian right now is the rider out front, Lendl. So a steady pace, single file for these riders. As they stretch the legs, get up to speed, think about the tactics once the motorbike pulls off with 3 laps left to go on this 250-meter wood track at the Velodrome in Los Angeles. And now there goes the motorbike. 3 laps remaining, and the pace freshens here. The Lithuanian out front, looking over his shoulder. Everybody, the head on a swivel, pivoting back and forth, waiting to see who is going to make the first assertive move to try and come over the top and to the front. And the Korean on the outside making that blistering move. The Lithuanian holding his speed, but here comes the rider from Ukraine, Vinokurov, to the front in the yellow and the blue. Final lap, and there's a crash. The rider from Trinidad and Tobago goes down. So does the Korean, it looks like. Meantime, 3 riders left at the front. The Ukrainian is the rider at the very front. Vinokurov is going to lead it across the line. With the Lithuanian second, Lendl, and Omelçenko of Azerbaijan following through. So 7, 8, and 9 in the standings in the men's keirin. First crash we have seen here tonight. Now take a look at the crash once again. Oh, it was the rider from Trinidad and Tobago who went down, taking the Korean out. No, he originally got into the wheel ahead of him, and that was the issue. The rider in third place there. That's what sent the rider from Trinidad and Tobago down and started the chain of events that led to two